All right, what's going on YouTube? All right, we got Legends tournament tonight. It's gonna be it's gonna be an interesting one. I think it's gonna be pretty tough. We're down to needing only 4 keys to unlock auto restart, and I think we're gonna have a heck of a time getting through this tournament. As you can see here, we're going to need to deal with the ranged ultimate, which has been historically horrible for us. So it's going to be interesting to say the least. But yeah, let's see what we can do. I think we're going to dive into it. So it's a little later than I normally start. So we're going to have a slightly quicker stream here tonight, guys. So let's respec everything. All right, sorry about that. Dogs go crazy sometimes. All right, so as you can see, we're going through the normal process here. Gonna get everything respect. Basically, max everything. All right, today we're not going to accidentally put too many clicks into the attack speed enhancements. We can see how much that cost me from last week. I was just clicking through too fast. Once we get this all set up, guys, and get the tournament going, I'll do I'll make sure the audio sounds good here. Alright. I think that was everything we needed to do. Let me just double check. Oh yeah, only one. I actually thought it was more than that. 1.14 big Q, I think I put into it. I think, right? It actually seems kind of cheap. Did I do 1.5? I think it was 1.5. But 9Q, that is a lot considering how much I have. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna be I think it'll be kind of interesting. But there was orb resistance, wasn't there? Yeah, orb resistance. Yeah. Yo, Clouded, what's going on? Zcare, nice to see you guys. Sorry, I just pulled up the chat there. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit quick tonight, guys. Orb resistance, so we don't want to go over the top with our orb enhancements on this one. Do a nice probably just leave it there. And then we'll just fill in the rest where we can here. Level skips I don't think are worth it for tournament. And this is where it's just like, dude, the ROI for a 10 click here is just not. It's like basically nothing. So I might as well just have like a more balanced tower and just like put a bunch of clicks into this. Because I think overall having like an extra 200 trillion regen is going to make absolutely no difference. A little bit quick tonight. That's what I tell my wife. Oh my god, that's what I tell my wife every night. Priceless, Clouded. Oh, you know what, dude? You know what I gotta do, guys? I gotta figure out a chat widget for the screen. Not as important because I only have you small select followers as of right now, but it will definitely end up needing that eventually. A little more professional, but yeah, like, dude. I mean, we'll do this just because. And nothing there. Go with the attack speed, I guess. And I mean, this like doesn't even really give that much either. All right, perfect, excellent. Okay, we got that set. Let's adjust these guardians. Take out summon. Put in the useless ally, just because. Switch to tourney. Make sure I got my correct cards in here. Didn't accidentally leave wave skip on or anything. I don't really do anything with like death ray. I'll take death ray out or something. You know, if there's death ray resistance, it is what it is. I just get a little bit less. Not the end of the world. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. I already put the range slider in. I'm almost done with this. Very exciting. Very exciting. And another 0.2 there. I don't think that's really going to make a tremendous amount of difference. I think we're good. Oh, we need to set our range real quick. Oh, I maxed it out already. Okay, so set our orbs here. Actually, no, I probably want them on the range line. Right about there. Make sure we get nice coverage. See how that is. Okay, I think, guys, I need in the chat, I need you guys to tell me yes or no. Will I remember to click demon mode? I'm not much of a betting man, but I'm gonna say absolutely not. I will for sure miss clicking it. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah. Modules. We set the modules. I swapped this in. Like getting the extra bounce shots for this type of tournament. And put our Pulsar Harvester in there. Did not end up getting all of the fodder to make our second one. So this is still just our farm setup here. Soon we'll be getting the getting this bad boy up to Mythic Plus, and we'll be good. I'll have that as a farm. This will be my tournament one, so that's coming soon. Yeah, let's send it. Yeah, 50-50. I think now that I've talked about it, now I'll probably remember. What was I gonna do? Ranged. Flipstar, Mr. Flipstar, how you doing, brother? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna do. I was gonna turn the toggles on. Chrome field. I'm thinking when I run this larger range, I'm thinking pretty soon I'm gonna need a little bit more black hole size. That's coming soon. I don't think the clicks are crazy expensive. Might be worthwhile to put a click into that soon. After this tournament, I should have enough stones. I mean, I pretty definitively should. I should be able to get a second full permanent swap, which then I really need to finish up the lab so I can get the last little bit of range. And I'm thinking area of effect mastery to really help with a little bit more crowd control for some stunts interior wise. Dude, how you guys doing today? I work at a car dealership, and I'm telling you, I had some of the absolute craziest people I've ever met. I'm telling you, just some absolute insane people. You get to meet a very wide, diverse range of walks of life in this profession. I'm telling you. I deal with really wealthy, really educated people, and I deal with people that are willing to spend their last dime. I mean, people will spend money that they don't have to buy a car to be flashy, and I mean, you can't even imagine some of these conversations. I can't even like accurately describe them because some of them are so crazy. Today, I'm telling you, I had this guy that walks in. We have a vehicle that we have priced very aggressive for what it is. I know as a car salesman, you know, anybody will say that, but in all truthfulness, it's a very good deal, and it is like $3,000 under the book value, right? We put out like a handful of cars that are way under value to draw people in, drum up business, you know, and it's part of this business, you know. So anyway, we have a lot of action on this car, getting a lot of applications, and it's just a matter of time. I mean, any day now, somebody's going to be qualified to buy this car, right? So anyway, this guy comes in and drives it, loves it, all this stuff, offers $1,000 less than the price of the car, and I'm like, I'm sorry, sir, you know, we're already way undervalue. You know, that's a pretty aggressive price when you're $3,000 under the book value on it. And I pull up the book, I show him, I'm like, here, I'm not BSing you, like this, I'm being totally truthful. And he's like, yeah, I understand that, but like, I still want to get a better price. And I'm like, I'm sorry, sir, we can look at some other vehicles. I might be able to swing a little bit of a discount for you, but this car, it can't be done. Like, how much do you want to buy a car under market price? Like, good luck finding another one that's this competitive. I mean, I'm not saying you can't, but it's not going to be as easy as you'd like to believe it is going to be, you know? So anyway, this fucking guy like leaves. He says he's going to think about it, kind of gets an attitude, right? Well, he comes back in and like 40 minutes later, and he like, I say, hey, how's it going? You know, what were you thinking? And he has such an attitude, dude. He's like, $2,000 off, I'll take it right now. And I'm like, well, sir, you were here 40 minutes ago, and I told you I couldn't do 1,000 off. So why would you think that we could do 2,000 off? And he's like, well, that's what I'm offering. And then he starts being super like weird about reviews and like basically extorting us, saying like he's gonna leave a bad review if we don't give him this deal. And the way he phrased it was, you're either going to get a good review or a bad review. You have the opportunity to get a good review from me if you sell me this car. But if I'm not happy, I'm going to leave you a bad review. And I'm like, dude, that's literally like extortion. You're threatening a good review if I don't, or a bad review if I don't give you $2,000 off this car. I mean, money for service by force or threat is like extortion. That's the definition. I'm like, bro, like, what the hell are you doing? And he's like, he started like screaming at me over this, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, some people are just crazy. Some people are seriously crazy, dude. That was one of many experiences I had today. Like, today was a weird day. It was a really good day, dude. We had a really good sales day. A lot of stuff came together. It's fantastic. I mean, I was all upbeat. All of us were. And then, like, towards the end of the day, we just had some psychos, dude. I mean, I don't know how else to phrase it. Had the nicest people and the craziest people today. It's an interesting day. So I hope you guys had a little bit more normal of a day than that. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. Clouded said 2 Poison Swamps is expensive. I mean, is it? I honestly don't know. I mean, I've kind of been where I've been at with my swamps for a while, And I don't really have much in terms of like substats on my modules. Holding pretty strong here. It's just kind of hovering right in the middle. Taking a little bit of damage. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have any. I got 1 second. So at this point, swap. Yeah, look at that, man. I'm 1 click away from 2 permanents. Is it really that expensive? I mean, I don't know. I've had it like that for pretty much like this for a long time. I honestly have not been looking at these ranged much. Welcome in, welcome in. Dude, I'd really say, I mean, it was the combination of ranged ultimate. Well, it was really ranged ultimates is what really made me see a big difference with the CF Plus. Because when I had it at level 4, it did absolutely nothing for me. Dude, it didn't. There was no spinning on these ranged. And when I bumped it up to level 8, dude, I mean, look at them things. They're in the toilet bowl now. Yeah, range ultimates are like the worst clouded. It really is. It'd be interesting to see how I do. I mean, I want to say last time we had range ultimate, I did like 1,000 waves or something. Like, yeah, I think it was like 1,010 or something. I think. Maybe I did a little bit better than that, actually. I think we had ultimate weapon conditions on the last range ultimate too, which is a little skewed, so maybe I'll do better than I'm thinking. You know, actually, another thing that I didn't think about, I didn't, last time we had range ultimate, I didn't click the range slider in the lab, so I wasn't using my full range. So I think that was, especially, I think with range ultimates, having a little bit of extra time to get to the tower makes a big difference. Man, I'm telling you, it's crazy to look back like 6 months ago, like how much I would get, like, and maybe even sooner than that, like 4 months ago, like bosses would just tear me up, dude. Like at like wave 400, I'd be just getting chipped away by bosses and stuff. And now I can tank the hell out of them and kill them like way before they get to the tower. In a lot of cases. I try to pay my bills in reviews or the promise of referrals did not work for some reason. Flipstar, I can see why that wouldn't quite pan out. Yeah, man, I mean, it's dude, this guy, I'm telling you, this guy, he just started yelling at me out of nowhere. I'm like, dude, at the end of the day, like, I'm a person. Yeah, I'm in a professional setting. Yes, I'm working, but man, I tell you, some of these fucking people try to push your buttons, dude. And I hate to talk about them like that, but dude, seriously, people get crazy when it comes to like money and stuff. And the thing is, like, where else is somebody trying to spend, you know, $5,000 to $20,000? You know, nowhere else really. So, and like I said, I mean, a lot of people are willing to go broke or go into severe debt to, you know, look apart and stuff. And I don't know, man, people go crazy with cars. It was said to me like 10 years ago, man, before you know it, it's not going to be owning a home that we're in America. So I'm going to quote this. I know a lot of you guys are not here. I think what you guys, Cloud, you're in, what is it, New Zealand? And Flipstar, you're in Germany? Right? I got those right? Z-Care, where are you from, brother? Yeah, so anyway, but it was phrased that, you know, it's not going to be owning a home is not going to be the American dream. It's going to be financing a nice car. And I'm like, dude, I mean, in the last like 5 years, ever since the pandemic, things have like just gotten so bad in the world. You said Nam? I didn't know that. You sure? Are you German? I swear to God, in your clouded video, you said you were German. Are you in Nam, but you are German? I got that all wrong? Guys, so we, oh, Chicago, okay. But you're from Poland? Awesome. Not far at all, dude. I'm in Wisconsin. Okay, guys, so we popped the second wind here. A little bit before 1,000. Looks like we are hitting a little bit of regen here, but we have the, guys, I think we'll run the second one. I think we might just send this one intro sprint all the way through. I think we'll pop the, we'll run one more. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe. Okay. I thought I didn't realize the full context there, Flip Star, but that makes sense. Cause I was like, I swear to God, that's what I saw in the video. Pop that bad boy. Get the attack speed slow. We'll just play out the end of this here. We should have enough package here to take some hits. There's no overcharge on screen right now, so we could take a couple hits from this boss if we need to. Yeah, we should be able to rebuild the wall here just fine. I think. I got, you know, on the last ranged ultimate, I got chipped really bad, but I think, like I said, I wasn't using the full range, and I think that had ultimate weapon duration, so I think my chrono field and my black hole were going down. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'll tell you, I did not realize the importance of recovery package and like max package and stuff. And when I started using the recovery package enhancement, huge difference. Otherwise, you don't have any bar there. Yeah, I got stuck in like super early game where it does like almost nothing for you. Like after like immediate early game, if you end up with like wormhole redirector, but like after like tier 1 or 2, then you're like, it doesn't serve any purpose until like you get towards the end of the game. Well, that was actually pretty good. Rebuilt that wall fairly easy. Nice. There's a lot of shooting ranges here in Wisconsin. It's a very Wisconsin thing to do, shoot guns. Okay, we're getting some nice regen here. Yeah, I mean, as long as this ray doesn't end up inside the commander, I mean, the commander can sit there literally for the entire game for all I care. It's just when, like, for my build, it's just if the range ends up in the commander, then there's problems, because then you're constantly taking damage. And I think, like, what does it do? It, like, does it give more health, I think? So, like, if the scatter's sitting there for a little bit, then I think they get kind of amped up. So then the scatter children, I think, can, like, fuck you up. Okay. Well, honestly, I don't know how much better we're going to do than that, guys. That was, Yeah, okay. Well, let's just double check, make sure we don't need to make any improvements here. I don't really think there's anything I could do different. That would be better. I don't think so. I think we're like in pretty good shape. Let's buy some modules. Let's spin these tickets. Oh, nice. Harmony conductor. Okay, we gotta make sure we save enough gems. Okay, I can do, I think 3 more pull. We're gonna do 2 just to be safe. Was that a Dimension Core? And an Astral Deliverance. Yeah, man. Fucking thing I literally just got an Ancestral. It's like the rarest module in the game for me. Okay, let's see. We'll hop right back into this. Yeah, I think we're good on all that, guys. I don't think we can make any tweaks really. I think we're like basically just let's send it back. See if we maybe get a little luckier. We'll use the demon mode this time. We'll for sure remember to use it. It's no big deal. We were just kind of fucking around on that last one. I think, how many waves did we do in the last one? I think we'll probably just, yeah, I don't know. We could try to extend the second wind a little bit and pop the nuke a little bit earlier. I never know if that's going to do better, because sometimes I'll just, I just won't have luck. And then, like, I don't know if on this, this specific battle conditions, it's in my benefit to slow down attack the game speed. Probably, right? I don't know if that'll make that big of a difference, honestly. Yeah, I gotta be honest. For a while, I just saw a massive difference when I started using the nuke mastery, and now it's like, dude, I feel like it honestly doesn't even give me that much improvement. Like I'll do better on runs without it. Explain that. Like what's the attack speed reduction supposed to be? 50%. I mean, how could you possibly do better with the enemies having 50% more attack speed? They're doing way more damage, way faster. I mean, and that's happened to me on multiple tournaments. I would intro sprint and end up like considerably better than I would actually trying to use nuke and demon mode. So I think we'll probably slow down the last little bit and just see if it makes any sort of difference. I wouldn't expect it to make a tremendous difference, and I don't want to drag out the last like 15 or 18 minutes or something for like 13 waves. Man, I say this every time, but seriously, guys, and I know you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Being able to use intro sprint through the entire tournament, my fucking goodness. Game changer. I'm telling you, these runs used to take forever, dude. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, how high have I had this? I think I had this at, like, 14. So, like, an extra 100, an extra 100,000 a second health regen for like I think it's like five clicks, or maybe that's 10 clicks. But I'm like, that costs you like 3 or 5 Q or something, like big Q. So I'm like, the ROI on that is just, it's not even worth it. Man, I think I'm like 9 levels away from finishing the health regen lab, but now it's like they're just kind of to the point where they're taking so long. I really do need to finish the wall regen lab. Dude, those last like 5 or 10 levels are like, dude, forever. I don't remember if we looked at that in Rend on the last update. Maybe we'll have to do that this weekend. I think it was like a really long time. I know like defense percent at 6x speed, 99 days as of like last update. That's like a sickening number at 6x speed. But I will say, like, for like basically forcing you to either wait an outrageously long time or spend gems to lab rush, I will say this game has like an excellent ability to create gems authentically, like without spending money. Naturally organic. Yeah, I mean, I will say that that's a really nice thing. And quite frankly, even like stones, I mean, if you want to be a top player, it's like a paywall thing. But like, if you're just like an average Joe, I mean, you're able to get like stones and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it'll take you a long time if you're free to play, but still. But I think gems are very accessible for people for things like lab rushing. All right, how long did this last run take? I get impatient with these tournaments, guys. Okay, 16 minutes total, so we're hoping that this one could take approximately 20 minutes with a little bit of slowdown, a little bit more waves, hopefully, approximately. Well, run's looking the same as the last run. It's looking healthy. I honestly didn't even see what was killing me. Ranged. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah. I think I probably just got to a point where I was getting chipped a little bit too much and there's just nothing I could do. Man, hopefully within about 2 months, I'd imagine. I'll say hopefully within 2 months. So somebody quote me on it later. Hoping by the end of September, basically, we're done with the damage masteries. I think by that point, I'll have damage and super tower done, and I should be able to unlock demon mode mastery. And by that point, I would think I could get the first click of demon mode in the vault. The first auto demon mode. So it'll be just like Nuke. You'll have to like activate it one time probably, and then it just activates the rest of the run. Flipstar, personal best of 1383, sitting at 5th. Looks like a top 10 finish with some luck, top 8. Fantastic, man. Great to hear. Personal best. Man, you know, that I was talking about this in the last video, I think it was. Man, the variation in these tournaments of like what you can do, like, was it 2 tournaments ago, I think it was? Man, look at this PB right here. And all that. Yeah, this one was good battle conditions too. But dude, look at this. I mean, this is the ranged. That's where I am with like ranged. So it's just wild how different the variation in battle conditions, and then also brackets. You know, it's kind of a lot of RNG. Like, what bracket am I going to end up in? And is my tower strong against these battle conditions? Everybody's got their weak points. Oh yeah, we didn't even look at our position here. Man, we need 12th place. Bro, we're definitely getting knocked a spot, at least. Oh yeah, this guy's still moving. He's on an intro sprint, it looks like. That guy we should beat. Bro, look at this, dude. These motherfuckers are all like level 20. So like 16th. Honestly, that's not that many waves to get, yeah, okay, 900 to get keys. Which that's going to get bumped down. So it's going to be like, yeah, 1,060 to get keys. Bro, we need 12th place. We need 4 more freaking keys, dude. I don't think we're going to get auto restart, guys. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we can make some like Jurassic improvement here with like fleet spawns or something, but I don't think that was the problem. I think we just got cooked by the range. I honestly wasn't paying attention. It's a little bit of a bad habit during tower tournaments. I think if I can spot it in time, I think we might try... I don't know. Honestly, I think I had like pretty much perfect timing with ending the intro sprint last run. I don't know. Maybe I should have let it run. Dang, I really don't want to run another run after this. But maybe we should have let it run. Man, with seeing how well I recovered the wall, I wonder if we would have done better just intro sprinting. Dang, guys, we might have to do it for science. Shoot. I think we popped a second win right before 1,000 it was. So, I mean, we'll see. Yeah, I think I'm going to let it ride. If we're still up at 1150, we'll end intro sprint. Honestly, we didn't. I think we only did like another 50 waves after we popped the nuke. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's not always like the most effective thing. I'm really surprised because for a while it was super effective, and I just really can't wrap my head around that. It's, I think, a little bit before the last run. Okay, if we get this, if we can get this first boss pretty easy here, get a little bit more package health. Okay, we gotta try one more. We need a slightly better placement. We can definitely beat this guy. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that's all we got. 1,084 might be all we got. I honestly don't know if we can do much better. And even if I can bump up one place, I'm still going to be in the same position here. So I think that's all we can do, guys. Because I'm going to still get pushed one more spot. I don't think I can beat 1156. I thought that first run was actually really good. So, guys, sorry this was a short one. We'll do this again soon. Hope you guys have a good good tournament. Have some good runs. It's nice chatting with you guys. See you on the next one.